Hello and welcome to Tooltime TV. I'm Glyn, this is my workshop, and today we have an eBay vintage tool haul delivery. So let's see what we've got in this box. Let's take it over to the bench. Right, so I'll give you a quick glance of what I have. So this is the box. Let's have a quick look through it one by one. First of all, we have a pin hammer, a flat ball peen pin hammer. Doesn't look like there's any makers on that. Quite lightweight. Head's got a tiny bit of a wobble on it, but yeah, that'll come in handy. I have an old worn down scraper. Oh dear, that's had some work, hasn't it? Wow, that's well worn down. It's quite a thick blade on it. There's not much, no flexibility in that, so that was probably used to get into some hard to reach places when you get into small round doors or what have you. Looks like it has some initials on there. Oh yeah. Keep that, clean it up. Have another hammer, flat peen. Head's a bit mashed up, head's a bit wobbly. That's been well used. Quite a lot of mushrooming on the face of the head there. Also on the flat peen at the back. Can't really make out any maker's marks on it. Might just be a budget one, doesn't look majorly old, but again, could possibly clean that up. Have some more pliers. There's some sort of markings on there. They're these do look old. Unusual ones, them. Well worn inside there. Isn't. You can see like very faint lines where the teeth were. Let me just go and have a bit of a clean up because I can see something there. Right, I can just about work out. It looks to me like Worrall. I can work out Worrall along there, but it has a few letters before it. I think it's TK. TKL. Sounds with technical knockout on it. It's very faint. It's very faint. Can you see? Can you work out if anybody knows what that is? And underneath, it looks like it says Cronton or Gronton underneath. This is new to me. If anybody knows what sort of make that is, or where they're from, and what sort of pliers they are, please leave it in the comments. The blacksmith pliers look a bit short for them, but so yeah, it's something I've not come across before. So yeah, that's a good find. Another hammer, another loose head. Has something on the head there, right on the head. Lock number. Right, you see, it says lock. Lock number, not sure. So were they made for shipyards? Let's have a quick clean up. Lock number 1. So, something else I've not come across before. Well, yeah, I'll probably rehandle that. It's small and well used. Well, yeah, it's another hammer. Collect hammers. Another hammer. Might as well get them all out of the way. That's something on there. Cross peen hammer. Slightly loose head again. A little bit better fitted. Sometimes if you're just a tiny bit loose like that and you feed the handle, because with the handles being so old, they dry out and they kind of do shrink. So if you can just feed it, it makes the handle swell out slightly and it can get rid of that wobble. Let's have a quick clean up on these, see what these are. So this is a Stanley and it says Stanley 100% made in England. You let that out. So definitely we'll be keeping all them. They're in good condition, so that's another good find. Let me know what you think the star find is in this haul. Over here. This looks like a homemade brad awl. That's definitely not the handle for that. I don't think it is anyway. Some of that stuff looks like it's off a chair leg or something. Someone's made that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep that. Nips. Some end nips. Not too sure if there's any markers on that. Been well used. Been tapping something down with that. A little tiny bit of movement in the jaws. There will be some markers on that, I'm guessing. Kind of see something there. Let me have a quick look at these, see what these are. So these say foreign. Foreign, number 7. So there'll be a 7-inch. So something I need to look up. Not that's a new one for me again. I can say I'm still learning. Putty knife, hacking knife. Oh, footprint. Oh, we've got a good. That's a made in England. Someone's initials there. PH. Yeah, hacking knife, putty knife. It's in good condition. That. Got another one here. That's another footprint. Well, use that one. Needs cleaning up. But yeah. That's been it at the back as well. It's got a bit of mushroom in there. Footprint, decent make. That's a good find. Some scanners. Made in England. Bedford vanadium. 5/16, 3/8. Good make, yeah. Made in England, Bedford. Again, made in England. Bedford vanadium. 5/16 1/4. India. Drop forged. 5/8. Combination spanner. Have a quick look at what that says. Not sure what that says actually. Kamasa tools. Not heard of that one before. What's the, we've got some picture hooks. Brass picture hooks. So when you get a picture rail around the top of a room, you hook them on top of the picture rail, and then you put obviously a picture. You seem a little bit stuck there, but yeah, you hook these over on top of the rail, on the picture rail in a room. And then you hang your pictures on there, or your string. That's how they used to do it years ago. 4 of them. Keep them, clean them up. There we go. Only small, I've seen bigger ones than these in the past. Adjustable spanner. Jackdaw. British jackdaw. Yeah, Garrington. Can't really work out the number on it. They look like they've been read in the past. They're nice, they're a decent set. They'll come up good. We'll clean them up. Trying to work out what that says, what number that is. "6" Forged. AAS Precision. Three dash can't really work out. Three dash I can't really work that out, but they're small. I've not got that size. They're pretty good. Decent. Oh, the thread's coming out there, look. So that needs it's in fact a front that whoever's put that in. So that needs repairing. Well, this needs putting back together, I should think. Oh, it is that way. Something for me to restore. Make sure I don't lose that pin. I'll tighten that up later. Bicycle spanner. Loads of them. Got some markings on there. Should we have a look what that says? It says TDC, made in England. We've got a few of them. They can go in there. I've got a good story about that cup, so keep tuned in. It belonged to someone really famous. Cabinet maker's screwdriver. Footprint, you can see that straight away. That's in real good condition. Yeah, nice and straight. It's an old one. That'll come up nice and clean. That'll do that. That'll be a good restoration on that one. Solid. They just made things better years ago, didn't they? Glass cutter. Nice wooden handle. Short England. Doesn't look that old. Again, I've got quite a few of them. They can go with my collection. Tweezers. There's them there. Bedford Sheffield NN. See that? Tweezers always coming handy. They're really small, them, aren't they? Screwdriver. Yellow handle screwdriver. Japan. L1 SCO. They always come in handy. I'll clean that up. Yellow handle screwdriver. Oh, footprint. Footprint. Can you see that? It says footprint. I don't know if we can get that on the camera, that's a footprint. And there's some lettering, numbers after it. 19 What she says? $19 something. I can't really work that out, but it's a good screwdriver, isn't it? We've got chuck for a bench drill. Come in handy, that. You never have enough of them. Always losing them, aren't you? Plumb bob. Strings missing. Let's get the string back through that, isn't it? Yeah, they come in handy. Very rare you see these now with laser levels around and stuff. Oh yeah. There we go. Side cutters. They look like something that you'd use on your toenails. Maybe. Yeah, look, you see. Oh, should have my gloves on. Tiny file. Position file. That's all one. A couple of keys in here. A couple of keys and a dice. Well, there's ended up. A few keys. We'll keep them. That's it. Another set of tweezers. So I think out of all this, I would have to say it's the Footprint cabinet maker's screwdriver. It's either that, find out what they are, what actually they're used for. But for me, it's the Footprint screwdriver. So, that'll do for today. Once again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video. What do you think of these? Not bad, eh?